Behind me is the biggest abandoned shipwreck in the whole of the UK, and I'm going to be searching it until I find some treasure.
Let's go!
But obviously treasure is extremely hard to find. People devote their lives to searching for it, and whoever actually succeeds becomes pretty rich. So the question is, will there be any treasure inside this shipwreck for me to find? Well, I'm here to find out. Guys, look at that over there. It kind of looks like a floating piece of poo right now, but that is a real life shipwreck. It's like the Titanic, but of Scotland. And I'm not leaving until I find any treasure.
I don't know if there's going to be like gold or something, but I'm hoping there's like something like
a fidget spinner.
A fidget spinner.
Me and Ellie had no clue what was going to be in there, so we met up with Jason, and that's when we discovered that hundreds of ships have wrecked in these waters, and the one that we're going to be exploring is apparently the scariest.
There's not something in here with us, is there? Well, I'm actually
But before we do that, Jason wanted to prepare us by taking us out to a more recent wreckage.
Do you think you're going to find any treasure?
Well, yes, Jason's already promised me that we're going to find loads of treasure when we go swimming in the shipwreck.
As I said, you've got to be in it to win it.
Yeah, exactly. You can't win the lottery if you don't buy a ticket. Whoa, look at this then. Oh, crikey Moses.
It's about 75 foot long.
Has this one been looted, or is there still treasure in it?
There might still be treasure in this one. Just imagine this multiplied by about 1.6. And that's the size of the wreck that we'll be looking at.
This wreck was nothing compared to the ship that we're going to be searching for treasure, but turns out the size of the ship was actually the least of our problems.
Is the water quite cold this time of year out there?
It's 3 degrees off.
3 degrees, that's like hypothermia, isn't it?
You'll die on it.
I'm going out in it tomorrow.
Where?
To the boat. I'm going to dive it.
52 people died on it.
Oh. Oh god. That's not good.
You asked if it was cold, would you get hypothermia? Nah, 50 people have died. Why are we doing this in winter? Why have you brought me here, Ellie? In order to actually help us survive this dive, we needed to acclimatize ourselves to the almost freezing waters.
Ooh, manifolds!
But doing this still wasn't going to prepare us enough for how cold the water at the big wreck was actually going to be. I had my head underwater for like 5 seconds there, and dude, my brain started freezing.
After 15 minutes of being in this water we're in right now, you can lose consciousness. And after 30 minutes, you're going to die of hypothermia.
So not only do we actually have to find our treasure, but we have to do it in less than 30 minutes or our bodies, could die. Morning guys, it's a perfect day for the shipwreck time. We're about to get our wetsuits on, and then we're gonna head out there and find some treasure. Let's get it. Are we gonna freeze to death today? It's gotta see. Come on, we're off to see the shipwreck! It's starting to get a lot choppier out here. It's freezing cold because of these mental speeds we're doing right now. So Jason's giving us these fluffy things to make sure we stay warm, because we need to be as warm as possible when we arrive at the wreck. Otherwise it's hypothermia time, and we don't want that. And as we finally approach the big wreck, I thought it would be a good time to find out what happened to this boat again.
It was a bit of a cruel twist of fate, to be honest. It made a very long journey from East Africa with a whole load of sugar cane. It came in, this area here is a safe anchorage, it anchored down, and then a huge storm blew in from the west, and the captain ordered the anchor to be raised, and then the wind blew her across the anchor chain of a BP oil tanker, and it cut a hole all the way down her left-hand side. And she was tilted over, down she went.
Crikey. But either way, it's quite cool that it's here now and no one died, so there's not going to be any dead bodies. But hopefully some treasure or something. And it wasn't until I saw the actual size of this thing that what we're about to do here actually sunk in. What the hell? That is like the biggest thing I've ever seen in my life. Well, right. Second biggest. Oh, there's some mates on there.
Yeah, so some shags, some cormorants.
Some what, sorry?
They are called shags. When you come round, and then we'll start to see the actual superstructure here.
Oh my god.
Oh, frick! That's actually kind of scary. The cameras can't do this thing justice, but it was freaking huge. But due to the fact it's been sat here for 50 years, the chance of actually finding any remaining treasure in here is super slim, but after examining the whole structure, we highlighted a way in.
What's in there?
Don't know. No idea. But there is a cool noise coming from it. Can you hear it?
Subscribe.
That's quite a concerning noise.
It's air trying to escape.
I actually thought it was a joke that you were going into. When you said air, I was like, really?
So we're gonna go in there.
Yeah, apparently.
You excited to go in there?
I'm scared.
Time to get in there.
Come on.
Okay, Jack, it's game time.
It freaking is.
Ready?
Always.
Oh, sugar!
Whoa, she's gone.
It's freezing in here.
Let's go! Bye, Jason. See you when we've got the treasure. The clock had begun, and I wasn't messing about. Firstly, I wanted to check the full outside of the boat first, so Ellie and I looked into every little hole, checked every open area there was, but because the tide was constantly washing this boat out, it meant that not even trash could linger around here. So I decided to climb up higher. Oh my god.
Oh, tell us what's in there, Jack.
It's just a big open room to the other side. It looks all oily and weird. And that's when I noticed something unusual.
Do anything, any treasure?
Is that jelly? Oh, what is that?
Oh!
But unfortunately, I didn't travel all the way here for fish goods, and neither did Ellie, by the look of it. So it was time to check the inside.
Oh my god, this is claustrophobic. Look, this is terrifying.
Do you think I can get my head through?
Be careful, man. Woo! Holy shit, guys!
I just heard a sound from down there.
There's not something in here with us, is there?
I don't know. It looks like an octopus. I'm actually kind of scared of it.
Be careful when you're stepping on them. Be careful.
No, I'm actually kind of scared to go in there. Why am I actually kind of scared? My biggest fear is the fear of the unknown. And this octopus-looking sea monster ribcage thing that I keep touching with my feet was freaking me out like hell. But I had no choice but to go further in. Due to how long we'd been in here, the sea level was rising and the room was filling up.
It's getting higher in here.
It is getting higher.
It's filling so fast, guys.
I tried to look everywhere I could underwater, but I still couldn't see anything. No treasure in here, unfortunately, but the water is rising.
Jason, oh my god!
Hell, that was sick. At this point, I thought I'd looked everywhere and still not even found a single thing, until I decided to swim underwater one more time, and that's when I saw something that caught my eye. I had no idea what it was, but it was bright and it was just sitting there on a pipe waiting to be picked up. I can see something below me. It looks like some form of like handle or something. I don't know what it is. I think I kind of want to swim down and grab this thing. So that's what I tried to do, but in case you can't tell, it didn't work very well. I was close, but I'm not very good at swimming down. What about if I jump up there and like dive to grab it?
Oh my god, Jack, be careful, man.
I was freezing cold at this point, but I had to try and get that treasure.
Jack thinks he's found some treasure, guys. He's trying to dive down. I'm too cold to stay in.
So my snorkel is now down there with the treasure. That is my snorkel down there. That is what I'm trying to get. So in my final attempt to complete the mission, I lined up my jump and went for it. I got it!
You got it?
Oh, it's a boat!
What?
That's cool though!
That was scary.
We freaking did it. We did it.
It's a J for Jack.
Oh, and Jason! So yeah, I may have spent this whole time searching for a crusty old bone, but that crusty old bone is a J for Jason, because it's not about what treasure you can find, it's about realising the treasure that you've already found. Go check him out if you want to go on an epic shipwreck adventure, and go watch Ellie's video if you want to see some more crazy places like this one. It's a guaranteed fun time. Alright, bye guys.